Hey guys. So I'm live again by myself this time because Christian and the kids are still traveling. So a little bit different scenery here. They're supposed to get home any minute. So I wanted to go ahead and do this live and not have them have to worry about being quiet when they walk in. So, hey, you guys just get me tonight. I watched some pretty good ones this week. In fact, I watched a really good series that was recommended by a friend, so we'll get to that. But um, the first movie that I was going to review was called The Perfect Date from 2019. So this one, Christian and I were kind of just snooping through Netflix to try to find something one night. We really didn't have a plan of anything to watch. This one looked cute, so we popped it on. It was interesting. I'm not sure it was my favorite one to watch. It was basically this high school boy uh wanted to make some extra money, so he decided to kind of not pimp himself out. That's not really the best word. Go out on dates with people for money. So he would rent himself for dates. So he had all of these girls that were messaging him to go on dates with them so they could make another guy jealous or so they could go to this dance and have somebody instead of going by themselves. So he would make money by going out on dates with people. Um, in the process of all of that, he found a girl because her friend or someone, I forget who, hired him to be her date. I want to say it was her brother. I can't remember. But um, he ended up really liking her. So at the end of the movie, he decided he wasn't going to do his job anymore and that he was going to go for this girl. So, you know, it was it was an okay love story. Would I watch it again? No. So I would probably rate that one a 6 out of 10. But if you're looking for kind of a cheesy high school romance kind of thing, that might be your movie. All right. Um, let's see. The next one was called what is this one? Love at First Sight from 2023. This one. Um, this girl, her parents had split. Her dad moved to England. She was going to England for his wedding. He was getting remarried to another woman. And so she was traveling um, to England, met this guy at the airport who loaned her a charger. You know, what a way to meet somebody is over a cell phone charger, right? So anyway, she started talking with him and um, once they got to London, they kept randomly bumping into each other. Then, as the movie went on, they were kind of seeking each other out, learned more and more about each other, and ended up in a roundabout way falling in love with each other. It was actually a really, really cute movie. I thought it was an original idea. I thought it was fun. Um, I liked the dynamic between the two of them. I I thought it was entertaining to watch, and the stories on both of their sides that kind of played out through the movie uh, gave a good story. It was good stories in there. It kept me wanting to watch. It kept me engaged. I liked it. I did. I thought it was a good one. I think it's worth a watch. Um, so let's see. I would probably rate this one a 7 out of 10. All right. So that one was Love at First Sight from 2023. All right. Then the next one is From Scratch. This was recommended by my friend Lisa. It is actually a mini series. It has 8 episodes in it. It was really, really good. You guys, I cried through almost the whole thing. The last 2 episodes, you're going to need an entire box of Kleenexes. I don't want to give too much away on this miniseries because I think it's really, really good and you guys really want to watch it. But the basic gist of it is this girl does this study program in Italy because she loves art and she loves beauty. She was from Texas, kind of a small town in Texas. So she goes to Italy. She does her study program. She has a couple of romances that go on, but one kind of was one that stuck for her. Hey, thanks for tuning in. We're talking about From Scratch from 2022, the mini series, 8 episodes. We watched it all week. It was great. Um, so anyway, she kind of falls for this one Italian guy, and the rest of the miniseries is kind of how their relationship plays out, the ups and the downs, and kind of the struggles that they deal with as a multicultural couple, and how that looks, how their family dynamic that goes on, how their families kind of blend and make things work. So there's a lot of struggle that goes on. There's a lot of heartache, but in the end, the love is what pulled through the most. So it was very, very good. I definitely you need an entire box of Kleenexes for this one because it's very, very good. The last 2 episodes really were really a tear jerkers. So definitely worth a watch. Lisa, I it's really awesome you recommended that one. That one was perfect. It was the perfect series to watch to kind of end the romance month for us. So I really appreciate that recommend. And hopefully the rest of you will jump on and watch that one. It's good. It's only 8 episodes, so it's not super long, and you get an entire life story of this couple. So it's great. And then the next the last 2 movies were actually chosen by one of my boys because it was he and I all weekend kind of hanging out. And so he picked some of the movies that we watched together. Well, hello. So apparently
Just take one.
we get some Skittles live on the show.
You're good.
Thanks. All right. So Rocky 2. So we watched Rocky 2. So if you've ever watched the Rocky series, you can pop on the live with me if you'd like. Okay. Bye.
I just want to
Uh,
get the Skittle reaction.
Oh, you wanted me to try it live. Okay. I'm trying these freeze dried Skittles live.
For Sarah.
Oh, my word. They are. I was not expecting that. Okay.
That's
Oh,
how
they're good
Angela
though.
and Dad reacted too. Yeah, they're good.
Okay. That's good. Sour Skittles, freeze dried, y'all. They're good. Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Rocky, if you've never watched the Rocky series, get on it. They're good. There's 5 movies, 6 movies, maybe by now. I think 6. Um, we watched the second one, and I love the romance between Rocky and Adrian. They're so sweet. She's such an awkward, kind of just shy. Um, she comes across as just kind of, I don't know, different. But with him, she's perfect. So the two of them really are perfect together. And so if you want to see a great, just cute couple love story, watch the Rockies. Of course, it's about more than the love story. Um, Rocky does some pretty awesome fights, and you see a lot of that. So they're great. Rocky 2 was kind of the one where he and Adrian um, got married and had their baby, and then there were some struggles with her health and things like that. So that one was kind of where the love story got started for them. All right, so Rocky movies, I mean, they're classics in my opinion. So definitely must watches. The whole series as a whole, I would give it 9 out of 10. Great scenes, great quotes, great acting, great movies. So definitely give them a watch. Even Rocky Balboa, the newest one, is great. So definitely watch them. All right. So the last thing, also chosen by my son, was Cobra Kai. That's also a series. It has 60 episodes, so it's a little bit more of a commitment. I'm going to go ahead and review it because we've watched them all together already. And he has gone through and watched them about 50 times again, the entire series all the way through. So it's kind of love triangle kind of story. Okay. So that's how the love plays into this one. Um, High school kids that just don't have it figured out, right? They can't figure out who they like, who they don't like, who they want to fight, who they want to make up with. It's just kind of crazy catastrophe all over the place in this show. A lot of fighting, a lot of um, bickering amongst the kids, and then the adults don't act much better. So of course, you've got the original characters from Karate Kid that are in there, Johnny Lawrence and Danny LaRusso. So they have their bickering banter throughout the whole series. They do end up, just to kind of give a little cheat, they do end up working together at some point during this series. So imagine mortal enemies ending up finding this common ground to defeat the bigger enemy that was bigger than either of them. So um, I'm not sure if the series is done being written or if there's more coming. There hasn't been anything in a while. I think that was last out in 2022. Oh, 2024. Okay, so they did release or are going to release some more. But we've watched all that's released so far. So it looks like it's still going. So you can still add on and keep watching that and let that entertain you. So um, I know this is a way shorter review because it's just me. We don't have our conversation together, Christian and I, but hopefully I helped you find something that you would watch and enjoy. Um, so give those all a watch. Oh, Cobra Kai, I didn't rate it. So it's very entertaining. I like the fight scenes. I like the interactions between everybody. The love triangles are kind of annoying because they can't figure themselves out, but that's typical high school kind of interaction. I would probably give the series as a whole an 8 to an 8.5 out of 10. So if you're interested in kind of a fight series that has some pretty decent, entertaining fights, check that one out. It's pretty good. All right. So that concludes really our love romance movie month. Hopefully, you guys found some great movies and series that you want to check out and watch. If you watch some of them that we recommended, please let us know. Jump on the lives that we talked about them or anywhere on our YouTube channel and let us know what you thought of the movies, that you watched one that we recommended. Um, any comment would be great. It helps out our channel, and we'd love to hear what you guys thought of the movies that we reviewed. If you agree with our review or if you don't, either way, we don't care. We'd love to hear from you. And that brings us to March. So March's movies might be a little harder for us to try to find enough to fill the month. So we definitely need some recommendations. We might have to kind of get creative next month, but we're going to try to find movies that fit within the St. Patrick's theme. So if you know of any great movies that have St. Patrick's Day in them at all, or make a reference to St. Patrick's Day, or have leprechauns or rainbows or anything that would possibly relate to that, is let us know, give us some suggestions, jump on one of the comments or on the in the comments on this live and let us know. We'd love to get a list going and start that. So we do have 4 more days in February. So we will be watching 4 more romance movies. So next Sundays will kind of be a combo review. So we'll end the romance love kind of movies and then start with St. Patrick's theme. So it'll be kind of a mixed review next time. So let us know. St. Patrick's themed movies. What you got? So, thanks for listening, and we will catch you on Tuesday for our movie review, and then Friday faves, and then as always, next Sunday at 9:30, you'll have both of us back again. All right. So, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Have a great night.